It's time for Day 4 of the Rocket League Championship Series Fall Major, driven by Ford. Coming to you live from Stockholm, Sweden, the first Day 4 of a Rocket League live event in the history of our circuit here. I'm so excited to be bringing it to you. I'm Wavepunk, your host. I've got Greg in here next to me, and some people don't know how to read call sheets. I don't know.
Is it Dazarin again? I bet it's Dazarin again.
I think so. I think it's also supposed to be Stumpy, so I don't know where. I have a guess. Where is Dazarin?
You should know where I'm at, Wave.
Yeah.
I'm in the hype chamber once again. This time I got Sempre and Dig with me, but guess what? You should know what time it is. It's about to be that time. The NA regain is going live. And
there is no way I am having any of this slander. This is EU's day. We are...
Easy.
Yeah, anyways, while they doing all that, we gonna talk about North America. You already know NRG gonna be on top.
NRG are your best hope. We have Dignitas.
Don't forget about FaZe, okay?
FaZe.
We about to phase up, Stumpy. You better keep up with me.
Dignitas, they're gonna be taking this tournament. This is EU's day to dominate.
We'll find out right now. Day 4 playoffs starts now.
It starts now. 7 more as we take a look at the bracket, and yet it will take 2 whole days to get through because we're playing best of 7s the whole way to the grand final. You can see there's 3 spots there. They're going to play a best of 7 set. Got to win 2 best of 7s to take home the title of Fall Major Champion. And boy, howdy, are these matches exciting. Let's. We've been speaking of hot things. Maybe this one will be hot. I don't actually even know yet. We've been having Turbo sit down with his friends and have them try food that he apparently never ate growing up. But let's see if that changes here. This is Turbo's Swedish Feast.
All right, so welcome back, everybody. It is time for episode 3 of Turbo Pulsa's Great Swedish Feast. In the last episode, we tried the breakfast item, caviar på knäckebröd, which got a rating of 2, which was a step up from the salted licorice in episode 1, which got a 0. This time, this item, pölsa. Why did you choose? What is your relationship to pölsa? Do you like pölsa?
Yeah, I love it.
Do you like pölsa?
Yeah, I love it.
How often do you eat pölsa?
Not that often.
See how they're getting more nervous by the second. So not as often as you would like.
Not at all, actually.
What made you choose Turbo pölsa?
No, it's just a bunch of my friends had turbo, and then they put something else after it. I don't know why.
And you're like, what can I pick? You looked around the kitchen. You're like,
yeah,
that item.
Yeah.
That's right. We're gonna leave it at that. Just going off of what you've heard right here, some thoughts just before even bringing it into the room.
I don't know if we've been talking about food yet. In terms of the food, I mean, this is gonna go. This will be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a sausage, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So Turbo, I say release the pölsa. Okay, so here we have it. Pölsa has been served. Let's take some initial opinions here. The look of it. When you look at it, what do you think? Does it look appetizing?
Well, it sort of looks like an uncooked patty of some sort, like a fish patty.
I can see that. Okay, so let's do a little smell as well. Take a whiff in. Tell me what you think.
Okay. It smells fine.
Smells okay.
There's so many people.
I expect
everyone seems
worse.
Yeah, that's good. That's right.
All right, Turbo, what do you think? This is your dish. Is this a part of the proper Great Swedish Feast right here? No. Give it a whirl.
It's like cat food.
It is. It does. It smells like it too.
It's not that bad.
Listen, it took a while. It took a while, but it's not that bad. Renegade, I say you guys dig in. Oh, but come on. Immediately for the water? No.
It's not bad.
But water,
That's
please.
fine. That's fine.
That's fine?
Oh, that's a 5. No.
That's a fine.
No, it's not at all.
What would you say on a scale from 1 to 5?
So I'd say a 2. I don't want to eat it. Like,
This is confusing. I'll go 2 again as well. It's cold.
I'll go 3.
3, Turbo? I have to ask, is it a 0?
I'll give my pulse a 5, but like this, 2.
It's better homemade. Mm-hmm. It's better homemade. So overall, we're gonna land on a 2, I guess.
2.5?
2.5.
2.5.
So what other player would you give this dish to?
Who do we not like? Scrub.
Scrub.
I give it a scrub.
He's a freak. You probably like it.
Really?
All right, so see you guys next time in the finale of Turbo Pulsa's Great Swedish Feast. See you soon.
I'm not convinced after these 3 videos that Turbo is actually Swedish. Because he hasn't known what any of these dishes are.
No lamb buff. The food isn't appealing. I don't even think he ate the licorice. It's not looking good for Pierre.
Perhaps that's why he wanted to move to North America so much and why he stayed out there. Right? Like, I want better food.
Statistically, let's get over to the forward skybox for game number 1 of our bracket. You win, you move forward. You lose, you go home. That's the story from now on. We're upgrading from best of 5s to best of 7s. The marathons begin. And hey, we got 3 voices in the casting booth for you.
A big match requires a bigger commentary team. And guys, we are ready for one of the biggest matches we have seen in quite some time. Shogun here, joined by Cole and Achieves. Lad, I was calm coming into today, and just 10 seconds before, you start to feel the atmosphere.
It was kind of funny. Right before he threw, I could feel the change from you. You're ready to go. And you should be. It's going to be a good one, Cole.
Yeah, I mean, we're a little bit cramped here. It's a little bit tight between us all. So when we cut to our cameras, see Cheers with broken glasses. I promise it was an accident. We're not meaning to flail our arms around crazily. But I mean, this is going to be such a good series, Shogun. But that's a better touch for Scrub Killer. Cassio comes in from the side, though, to save the day.
So you can tell us I've had different looks from the corner there, and don't think we yet. Almost got there in time, but Cassio will open up the scoring.
Could feel that one. It was kind of strange seeing Jorius here rotate back, and he thinks he's got the time to grab the corner boost, and to make matters worse, went up the wall as well. Great recognition from Cassio that realized that
Game 1 has got overtime.
Gotta like the approach from Semper. I mean, as we've alluded to, they really are focused on dumping the ball long, trying to get as much time to handle Dignitas as possible, but who cares about that? How about a kickoff goal? And Semper gonna take game 1.
I'll never get bored of that roar. You can just hear the screaming when the goals go in. Semper Esports, they are coming into this one hot, and they are feeling it in game 1. What I absolutely love about Dignitas is how good their first touch is, pretty much at any given time. That was awkward from Joris. It was actually faked there in the center. Scrub Killer can make the most of it, but look at this first touch from Joris.
The danger is always around, and Dignitas so prolific at getting opponents into that position. Got 1 goal each.
Oh, wow.
Joris back to Scrub. Where's it gonna go? Finally in.
There are a couple of challenges that needed to go just right for Dignitas. That's not an easy pass. That's back behind Jorius. He has to go back and get that one and stick it right on the line for Scrub. And I do like this initial formation from Dignitas. You see it is apparently Jack and Jorius putting the pressure on, and he's going to turn that in? You gotta be joking.
It was a great save initially, but eventually the ball just bundled its way home. It was Cassio on the backboard. Look how close to this he gets. He gets the read on Jorius.
Josette with Archie.
Lovely.
Can he get it to the far side? There's Cassio! What a play by Semper!
It's all from this first pass right here. Look at Archie just lingering, waiting. Josette knows where he is. Cassio's already up.
Jeez.
That's his 3rd goal of the series so far. He is absolutely feeling it.
Cassio once again has come online. Oh, Jorius, you can't do that to them!
It's all set up from the takeoff on the backboard here from Semper. Jorius definitely manipulating Chaussette, and a rough challenge for him. And at that point, when he's right on top of you on the goal line, he's coming in from above you. He's going to drive it into you all the way.
Archie, with the wherewithal just to stay back, knowing that the danger could be lurking. Apparently, Jack, he can follow that, and he can score that.
You knew it was coming. As soon as you see this hard kick off the side, it was always going to be a race. And that race always has to favor Dignitas. I mean, apparently Jack's so quick on that read, and it was barely in time and turned in a gorgeous goal.
It's done with. Archie, after the demo, Scrub Killer helped, but no amount of help was enough to stop Archie from taking the overtime win.
So near yet so far. There was the dive across after the demo. Brilliant reflexes from Scrub Killer, but Archie just did what he had to do.
We want to talk about other adjustments. Scrub actually to Jorius. Infield pass. Well, no adjustment needed. That has been relevant for so long, and the reason why is because it's so effective.
Oh, it's not even fair. I mean, Scrub takes that wide cut out to the left because he's got all the time in the world before someone's going to challenge him.
Dignitas back into life, but now they've already got some more defending to do. Another infield pass. Archie shoots it. Archie maybe should have scored. He gets another chance. He will score this time. Semper Esports equalised straight away.
Well, Cassio got his 2nd chance earlier on. Why shouldn't Archie get his second opportunity? First one too high, but I do quite like it as well because it did leave the defender utterly stranded for the demo. Leave opportunities on the table.
They also don't give free goals away as well, but the question is,
I love it.
Too deeply, Scrub Killer rolling around the ball. Apparently Jack comes in. Dignitas have a chance.
You want something special to step up in this opportunity, and apparently Jack got the most special of passes passed over to him. 1 goal game, 53 seconds on the clock.
57 seconds left, or we are going to be entering a Game 7. Maybe we certainly are. There's Jorius to double up straight away.
Do you hear that? It's the crowd of Champions Field waiting to have some entertainment of their own. Dignitas really up against it to start this game.
Horrible goal to concede. If Cassio wasn't there, maybe it still will be. There's a shot again off the crossbar. Jorius' finishing has been brilliant all season, and there's another example.
Well, Dignitas do come out, they do set the pace, and finally, Jorius, what a shot. I mean, not a lot to work with looking at it.
It's to the ceiling. Apparently, Jack's there at the back post. Couldn't quite wrap his car around it.
Oh, Archie, he's got it!
He can equalize! Oh, the counter-attack for Semper!
When you need him, he steps up. Archie, pixel perfect. And there were so many players around, but Scrub Killer just can't get there.
Quickly by Scrub Killer, but look at the clearances now from Dignitas. Suddenly they're the ones who can only get 1 touch at a time. Cassio, he goes to the back ball. Here comes Shorset! Gives Semper the lead!
We've waited to see what Shorset we were gonna get, and it is the one that dominated DreamHacks and looks to be the difference maker in this Game 7. 1 minute and 12 seconds on the clock.
Whenever Semper have had the lead, he has just taken so much time off. Shorset desperate to get that last touch, but Scrub keeps it up.
Cassio wants to see the ball down, and it clatters into him. Semper through to the semi-finals, and you see what it means to them.
Will go for a couple of shots, send it high to the sides, and eventually they may get their chance. But Extra, the starting goal in game number 1.
I was going to say, my biggest question about Complexity is their defense. Team BDS have warmed up now on this stage. Will Complexity be able to keep them out? And that's a sign that not so much.
Holding them back. I want to see, as you said, Yummy, a little bit more ingenuity, bring out the flip reset factor. Monkey Moon, though, evaporating the pitch and smashing the goal to start.
Well, that's one way to increase the momentum. 8 seconds into this one. Extra couple of touches, and then Monkey Moon following it up. The Team BDS machine just starting to whir into life. It's a big question mark for Team BDS. How good can they be as a defensive team? We might be about to see it. Not with the double taps like that.
With both BDS players sitting in the net, Shad had to hit that perfectly. Gets up for 1, down for the double, and no matter where you're positioned, if you got no boost, you can't do much.
Finesse coming out from Shad.
In demos, you can see Complexity really starting to get back into this one, and after going 1 goal behind in this second game, it takes confidence to do that, but Marbella
that's so good.
Shad, he won't touch him, but it did all the damage still.
Monkey Moon coming in as well. Oh no, what do you do when you've got all 3 members of BDS? That's so smart by Mark.
Watching Mark go for 1 pass and thinking, ball? No, I like the look of that goalie. Going for him instead, doesn't even get the touch.
Always there, there's Shad towards the backboard. Extra clears it, AJG has a pass, maybe instead he goes to the backboard, no, he goes to the crossbar, and he bundles it home.
AJG, they have struggled to score in the last couple of minutes, and finally finds a perfect angle.
I mean, having that pass as well come in.
Oh no.
The touch from Monkey Moon, I didn't even see that on first off.
Splitting up, they're starting to spread out a lot more and fall up on solo plays. Monkey Moon by himself.
They couldn't split the hair, but Monkey Moon has the precision to split the atom. The goal explosion as he hits this ball from the ceiling. There is Monkey Moon. That is the man that we've been waiting for.
For him to go from the ceiling back down for the shot, the player couldn't even come round and save it out. BDS up by 1. Raise ball up to the ceiling, gets the draw.
Miss with raise ball, you get the horns. A beautiful double tap by Complexity.
The ceiling is just every player's best teammate right now. Whenever you go to the skies, it seems the defenders can't quite deal with the change in angle, which is just about favoring Complexity right now. AJG solo again. Looking forward to seeing these solo players coming off. The ceiling has been so useful for both teams. Razor's going to come in there and try and close it down, but is Monkey Moon got away with it? He has! Monkey Moon has awoken. It's 3-2 BDS.
You can't leave the net open at the back, Complexity. It was Wraithful going for the shot, but it was so safe. Monkey Moon could have put the house on that one and he wouldn't have known where it went.
The boost, despite the triple commit, they didn't overuse their boost on an individual level.
There's a chance though for Shad. He tries to sneak it into the near post, and he does. And as you will see so often, the tactical timeout is effective.
And that is a precision shot here for Shad. Right between the two of them, Team BDS.
The one onto the back wall, that one goes. Then a great demo from Razeball on mark by 8. Here's Shad towards the backboard. Who's following up? It's Razeball. Razeball gives Complexity the lead.
The shout coming in from Complexity as that ball hits the back of the net. And as Monkey Moon is removed, AJG going for the double. Then we get the first goal.
It was scary for a second.
Beautiful block there from AJG, staying in front of the ball, using so much boost to do so. AJG is unstoppable.
One end to the other. Razeball. Oh, what a great touch. And then the bump to follow up midair.
Things you absolutely love to see.
I can't see BDS coming back. We're going at least to the 6th.
There was a slight double commit there from Complexity in defense. Will it open the door? It's still Monkey Moon towards Mark by 8. And Mark by 8 is going to make this a really nervy 32 seconds.
Like a well-oiled machine too. Monkey Moon coming in as the second. They've backed each other up nicely.
The pitch. Mark by 8. They're still scuppering to get back. It's over to the top. There's a shot. Monkey Moon gives Team BDS the lead.
Placement right underneath the two defenders.
BDS at that moment had a single shout, then it's back to business. One goal separated most of these games so far. Will that be the decider?
Razeball sends it to the backboard. AJG is waiting. Could this be the moment? No extra. More heroic defending from Team BDS. One more chance from Shad. No one is there though. Team BDS, they win it 4-2 and they will be advancing to the semi-finals.
Their first ever RLCS LAN after such a difficult struggle this season, and they're already through to the semi-finals.
They're repeating their performance from yesterday. Complexity started to bring it back. It came to just so many emotions running through their veins. Extra, just relief. He's laying down. He's done. Extra, I'm really sorry, mate. You are still playing tomorrow, so you can't sleep there.
The energy, the excitement, so much for BDS. This shows how much it's meant for them.
Well, go ahead and break off, old-timer. You don't think I know Rule 1? You break off. I'd never break a Rule 2. Rule 2? Oh, you're one of them. I've got all day, baby. Break off? You know you want to. Never. Well, respect. Respect. But seriously, break off.
Photo of you in my mind, on the table under lights. There's no one here but you and I. There's sunlight, freedom in your eyes. Please don't leave now.
many chances there, but Netzer just didn't decide to move up. Relating wave set him a good one, but first killer instead screaming with the team.
And it's an instant counterattack from FaZe Clan here. Look at that cut in the midfield from first killer. You saw how he got in front of him, and then the demo from Lan Lucian coming through.
Yeah, a bit of a dodgy touch though from him, and it leads to AJ being able to cut in instead. 3 for FaZe Clan, and Metzer just seems a little bit lost on this pitch.
It's just how fast that FaZe Clan can cut in on rotation. You see AJ, he had that pass prediction way before the defender even knew what was going on.
Time to get back out.
Awesome movement there from Illusion to then immediately come out when he's not needed. What a rocket to the top corner, AJ.
I mean, check out this shot from AJ. The pass from first killer was a weird 50-50, and first killer, if you notice, he stopped on the sidewall to make sure that 50 went out into the midfield.
This ball out. He will be given space off that miss. Now Seiko, a little bit in midfield. Oh, Metanaris plays the ball, and Seiko punches it in!
What a brilliant play from Endpoint as Seiko starts to lead that charge. Metzer laying off as he had no boost. Seiko had a dream. The double bump coming in on AJ, and that is what it takes to get him out of the game.
AJ as well. Seiko trying to get around him. He's going to. Now what can Seiko do?
Oh.
On the air drop!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that is utterly godly from the new man on Endpoint. What a send upfield with the pre-flip. Catches it to perfection. Say goodbye, Illusion.
Keeping FaZe from getting into the blue half. Big touch from Metanaris!
That is unbelievable. How do you secure that angle? Metzer looked like he barely had his controller plugged in game number 1, and now look at him.
We keep talking about Seiko. Here comes Metzo with the mechanics.
Performance. Metanaris swinging around and wasting all that time off the clock. Here's related waves, and they won't stop scoring.
No, you do not do that to anybody, let alone FaZe Clan. Metzer with one pass across and the little touch past first killer. It accelerates it to a magnificent 93 kilometers per hour.
Bit of a lock here. A big
the midfield.
Illusion, and FaZe Clan feel unbeatable from that sidewall.
Exactly. It's these midfield passes. The right sidewall is the key for FaZe Clan. And it's not a slow pass. It's a fireball into the midfield for Illusion to carry that speed and get an even faster shot.
147 kilometers per hour, that shot.
Ridiculous.
In miles per hour, that is a slightly lower number, but still incredibly quick.
Probably better that he didn't touch that ball. Seiko can't get back to the 50. And FaZe back on offense. Big double tap from first killer off the ground.
Oh my God, first killer going high with that ball from the left-hand wall. Doesn't matter left or right, he's going to be getting another one.
And that's so creative from first killer to go for the ground bounce setup.
It's the mid-100. He wasn't able to then get up and get in the way of that ball.
So risky.
The 2-goal lead now for FaZe Clan. Is it going to be 3? Absolutely it is.
Oh, everybody when this season started, they're talking about first killer. They're talking about AJ. But let me show you Illusion. Look at that double.
Lan Lucian, and here he goes again, the 1v1 play around 2 players, and then Aldu's above everybody else. Back to first killer. That was ridiculous.
It was monstrous. Alu catching that in the midfield, sends it high. First killer in for the touch of the side wall, and Seiko sitting in the net, trousers down. That is 2 goals.
And after the timeout, I believe from them as well, so winning 50-50s. Also, a fiery start. Speaking of fiery starts, here's AJ on the other side. You love to see it. You love to see it, AJ. My goodness, is there any more accurate spot you could predict and go for, too?
In front of the ball, he slows down FaZe for now, but AJ wins a big one.
AJ!
He can't get there! FaZe feast on Endpoint! They move on to the semifinals!
They have given Endpoint their first taste of defeat in the playoff bracket.
But somehow I keep running back to you, back to you, back to.
Welcome to the most hyped match of the day, in my opinion. Although, You know, everybody knew that already.
And I think we all saw that YouTube video by Sunless Khan, so it's tough not to root against Sandrock, but Justin, Daz said he's the person to rely on for NRG, and he gets a hot start.
They've been waiting to play against Justin, and Justin is going to let them know that sometimes your dream should remain only that. Justin is here to crush them.
What a pass as well. Squishy sniped him, and he put it at the perfect height that Justin could get up quickly for it, but without having to fly too high and let the defender meet him. Ahmad now trying to take it the other way. TRK gets the first touch off the sidewall. Sandrock dominant in 50-50s against G2 earlier in the tournament. That's something that NRG have got to look out for.
But one thing that we've seen even in the other series is that now that we're on the final stage of this tournament, the playoff! Senso shuts me up with a gorgeous goal!
Justin's shot was a rocket. This was something even further beyond. Senzo makes Garrett merely a spectator.
Garrett's the net. He's waiting for that one, but he wasn't ready for a shot that fast.
TRK to the other side of the field. He's got Senzo. Aims for him, and Senzo just needed half a come. Justin, he's got targets downfield. Goes underneath TRK. Ahmad is all by himself. Off the backboard. Where's the follow? There it is. Garrett G gives NRG game number 1.
In a field full of all-stars, Justin first to pop off. Senzo had to expect the double tap there from Justin. Well, really a triple if you think about the air dribble as well. But it was actually Garrett following up with the top left finish that gives NRG the win.
NRG, this is them in championship form. All these players have won a world championship. Garrett and Justin. Oh, hold on. Senzo sneaking this one in under the bar.
That is so much better from Sandrock. And deft as you like.
Oh my.
Senzo didn't need to put it behind Squishy. Actually, I think he did. Squishy still seemed to have it covered.
Sandrock need to be careful not to overextend, but NRG, look at them, just looking for the
Oh,
intercept.
it's okay.
Oh, what a bump! Ahmad gets a second for Sandrock.
That bump, let's take another look at it. Garrett thinking he's gonna have a chance. No way! Ahmad from the sky launching it down.
Well, if you're sick of the goal line defense, be sure that there is no goal line defense. TRK!
Not like he had many options. NRG still piling on. Oh, what a demo! Squishy takes out the defender right as he's about to save the shot.
NRG giving Sandrock a taste of their own medicine. Squishy on the prowl, and see you later. That was going to be another save.
For Sandrock. They've created chances. They haven't taken any of them. NRG are denying them again and again. Now here's TRK. He walks it in. Sandrock tie the game.
And you can see Justin trying to work with low boost. He side flipped to the wall, trying to get another challenge on it. But TRK sniffing out the defense nicely, picking it apart.
Okay, leaving it is Justin. Garrett by himself. You can see the swarm of blue around him.
Oh!
Open net, and TRK will be so happy to see that in.
Oh, the grin on TRK's face as that roll into the open net. That must have been the most nervous open net he's ever had to hit, but he put it safely down the middle, as you always should. A big chance for SRG. Ahmad denied by Squishy. Another follow-up shot from TRK, and that one will make it 1-0.
And things are starting to get interesting. Sandrock awake in a weak shot, and that was just what you said, Johnny. Just throw a shot in, force the rebound, and a quality goal.
Situation's starting to get them. They don't want to go for it all the time. Has got a hold of the second game. We, ladies and gentlemen, have got ourselves a real quarterfinal on our hands.
TRK, remember the name. Sandrock take 2 straight in OT, and suddenly a series that looked inevitable for NRG is in the balance.
Sandrock Gaming maintain 0-0, and I blinked and I missed it. We've got a minute left. Maybe TRK can provide the goal that they need. Up comes another shot. Paid to the other side, but you can see there's blue cards everywhere.
Oh
left,
my
right,
goodness!
center. Everybody's gone. Ahmad, he's got the time to set up. Can he find it? No. Garrett is back on the field, but this is unrelenting from Sandrock.
NRG on the back foot, they're holding on. That's a brilliant 50 by Justin, buying NRG some time.
This has been devastating for NRG. Low boost, trying to survive that double demo, which has resulted in all this position and power, and now in mid-air pass attempt, the pre-jump, gonna give NRG a chance. Squishy, low 50, but not by another. Still the attack going on. TRK has to get a good hit.
How confident is TRK every single time? He let the ball bounce down before taking it. Ahmad taking his time as well. How much boost can Sandro Gaming hold on to? Now they're the ones feeling the pressure.
They don't want to go the easy way. Another OT is just seconds away. NRG coming in. Wide open. There's a shot. Justin with 3 seconds left.
He's that guy, Justin, with a big-time goal. NRG. How many times do they have to do it?
Now look out for the Sandrock kickoff strats. They've got many in their back pocket. What's it going to be?
Let's take a look then. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Senzo has to avoid being hit. He's still being hunted down. TRK provides the assist. Can they keep this alive now?
Still in the air, but there it is! Huge dunk for NRG. Finishes the series. That was a lot closer than I think it looked 2 games ago. NRG guaranteed the NA versus EU Grand Final.
One more day of action. Let's take a look at the bracket. As it stands at the end of day 4, the quarterfinals are a done deal. The semifinals are inbound in the morning here. Semper versus BDS, FaZe Clan versus NRG. We're guaranteed EU versus NA.